So if you watched yesterday's video, you saw that it ended kind of like without notice, abruptly, I guess you could say. So not sure exactly what was going on, but so yesterday all day, I'm just gonna give you guys a quick backstory. So yesterday all day, Layla kept complaining of having like stomach pains, and I thought maybe she just needed to go to the bathroom, like go number 2, because that's happened before, and once she's gone, she was fine. So she kept saying her stomach was hurting. And then this one was acting kind of funny too, like just a little extra clingy. Wanted me to hold her, didn't want me to put her down. She didn't even eat lunch. She napped for a really long time. So evening time comes around, I'm making dinner. As you guys saw, that was like the last clip, me making dinner. And as the food was cooking, I sat on the couch with Layla, and she was still complaining that her stomach was hurting. So I was like rubbing her back. Amelia was kind of out of it, kind of laying like on my thigh. So I got up, I was like, let me go check on the food. Max came and sat on the couch next to her. And I ran out to the garage to grab something or do something, and I heard Max scream. So I come back in, and Layla had like projectile vomited all over the couch, the pillows, the cushions, the rug. It was everywhere. It was over Max, it was over herself. It even got on Amelia. It was everywhere. So I was like, okay, take Amelia upstairs, bathe her, or take Layla upstairs. Take Layla upstairs, bathe her, change her. I'll take care of the mess. So as I'm trying to like take the covers off of like the cushions and the pillows, this one comes into the living room and starts projectile vomiting as well. Now I'm like freaking out, like what is going on? The fact that they both threw up at the same exact minute, like what the heck is going on? So Max comes and gets her, takes her upstairs. I spend the next like hour and a half cleaning everything, making sure everything is like, all the germs and bacteria is gone. So then Layla's like, you know, is dinner ready? I'm hungry. I'm like, you still want to eat? So luckily I was making spaghetti. I hadn't mixed like the noodles completely with the sauce. So I just tried to give them like dry noodles. I only put like probably like less than a tablespoon of the sauce just so that the noodles weren't sticking together. So Amelia ate, but Layla was like, I don't want to eat anymore. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I'm like, let me just give you like a piece of plain white bread. I just toasted it really lightly and gave it to her. And she was kind of picking at it. And I'm like, are you okay? What's going on? So she turns around, stands up, and just starts projectile vomiting again. So I'm like, okay, now I'm panicking, because then she was like choking, and poor thing was like holding on to her knees. Like it was just breaking our heart. Max and I were in complete panic, not showing it, but we were internally in complete panic. So Max runs out to go get Pedialyte. So then Layla starts falling asleep. She's like, I just want to sit on the couch. So she sits on the couch, she starts dozing off. So I'm like, I'm just gonna take you upstairs, put you to bed. So I take them both upstairs, put them in the bath, bathe them. Max ends up coming back home. He's taking care of Amelia, I'm taking care of Layla. Amelia had a bottle. She goes down. We're taking care of Layla, reading her a book. I put her in her bed. Luckily, I had forgot like her Gabby doll and her extra sleep sack. Her sleep sack is like her security blanket. She just likes to have it with her all times. So I go to get her sleep sack from the dryer because she had thrown up on that. I had washed it, dried it. So I go to get it. And thank God I forgot it, because that extra like minute that it took us to leave her room, she ended up throwing up in her bed again. Bless you. So Max was able to like quickly like tell me, you know, she's throwing up again. So I'm like, grab her, take her back to the bathroom. So we grab her, take her back to the bathroom, change her again, take her back to her room, read her a couple more books. We put her down. She eventually goes down. 11 o'clock. Oh no. Then after we get Layla down, we come downstairs. I'm cleaning up the mess, and I'm like watching them on the baby monitors, and I can see Amelia moving. So I'm like to Max, hey, Amelia's moving. Like, can you look at her? So he looks at her and he's like, she threw up again. So I run back up there. Both of us run back up there, grab her. It was bad. Like I entered her room and it was just, she was covered in it. In her ears, her earrings, her hair, in the corners of the crib. So we put her in the bath and wash her off. I change everything, wash everything again. Go back downstairs, finish cleaning. Then we go upstairs, we shower. I'm in bed. It's like 11 something. I see Layla moving. So I'm like, what is going on? So she comes in our room and she's just like, I'm fine, but like, I just want to come in here. So I'm like, totally fine. Bring her in the bed with us. So I'm in the bed with her. I'm like, let me keep my eye on Amelia now. Look over at the baby monitor. I see Amelia moving. I'm like, oh my God. She threw up again. So I run. This time I was terrified. She was choking on it. So I hurried up, put her on her side, was kind of patting her on her back, and it came up. So Max grabs her, puts her in the bath again, because same thing. It was in her face, her hair, in the like nooks of her neck. So we had to bathe her again. And this time she looks out of it. She's like looking around, confused. Poor thing was like shaking. So we bathe her, change everything again. I get her dressed. I stayed with her for a bit. She was dozing off in my arms, so I put her in her crib. So at this point, it's like midnight, and both girls were asleep. But I was up for like probably 2 hours after that, just watching them both. Layla's next to us, and between Max and I'm watching Amelia like a hawk on the baby monitor. It was scary. So today they woke up. I just made them like a plain bagel and just had them split a banana just to get like some starchy like binding stuff in their tummies. So they seem okay now. Layla's playing with her little baby alive doll, and you can see Amelia's over here. She looks okay. So I say that, and I'm just gonna say I'm gonna be closing this vlog out today here because I just want to keep my eye on them and focus on them. That was really scary for us. Like, that's never happened before. Layla has thrown up before, but it was only because she like, we knew what it was. She had a bunch of cake, she had a bunch of frosting, chugged a bunch of water, and it just came up. She was totally fine. But not like this, where they were both like non-stop throwing up all night. Like, that was scary. Hi, yeah, hello. Say hello. Who is it? So I just want to focus on my babies, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and bye, guys.
Hi.
Oh, you want to? Aww. Say, I feel better now.
I feel better now.
Oh. Bye, guys.